Hi there, this is Cheryl Lee Ralph and Lola, and we are wishing you peace, love, joy, and happiness.
And we wish you the same, our dear friend. So look, millions of unwanted pets end up in animal shelters each and every year. Unfortunately, some have a very difficult time getting out of those shelters. Take a look. I can't look at this.
I would constantly see these older, sweet dogs at the shelter getting dropped off, and nobody was saving them, and that needed to happen.
And the woman that made that happen is here today in our home, and we are so lucky. She was brought here to us and introduced to us by our good pet rescue expert, Larissa.
Yay!
Larissa.
Oh, I have the chills watching that. No, yay, Sherry. I mean, we were laughing about it earlier, but sitting next to Sherry, to me, is like sitting next to Brad Pitt or someone, some celebrity. She is my idol. And you're gorgeous, by the way. But, you know, not only does she take in these senior dogs that are usually 7+, 7, 8, 9, 10, depends.
Up to 18.
Yeah. Wow.
And get them homes. But she also has brought awareness to this issue of senior dogs having such difficulty, something that the rescue community knew about forever.
Right.
But now the masses are hearing about it, and it's unbelievable. And I think we have a few pictures of just some of the old little seniors that you've rescued
my goodness, look at that.
over the years.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
She's now been doing this for 10 years, and 5,000 animals have found homes.
Really?
It's amazing.
It takes a village. It's not just me.
No,
anymore.
but it takes a heart and it takes a start. It didn't start with this, but the mayor of San Francisco created Muttville Day
Yep.
in
Yes, he
honor
did.
of you, right? You also were at CNN's Top 10 Heroes.
Yep.
You also are celebrating the 10-year anniversary of this fantastic place, this Ville of Mutts.
This Bill of Mutts.
But it all started in a very grassroots way.
Yes, I just started taking one dog home at a time, and they were all old, and most of them were slated for euthanasia because older dogs weren't getting out of the shelter through the front door many times, and that's when I was like, I can't sit by and watch it. So I didn't know it would strike such a chord, but I started one at a time, and the first year of Muttville, out of my house, we rescued 27 dogs and found all of them homes. And I thought, I think I'm onto something here.
Wow.
I think we can make this happen. And this year we will save over 1,000 dogs in 1 year.
Oh, my goodness. Sherry.
27 dogs at one time?
Yeah, sometimes my house was really crazy.
Like how many? So 27 was the most you had in
That
your home
was-
at one time?
I refuse to answer that.
Thank goodness she's friends with people in high places.
I mean, at any point did you think, you know, you're doing this is such a great thing, but did you think, oh my goodness, what have I done? I'm way in over my head. That's a lot to handle.
I always felt like there was, that's why I say it wasn't just me, but there were so many volunteers that, you know, once I started telling people about these older dogs, or once they just came by once, people wanted to volunteer and wanted to help, and it struck such a chord, and there wasn't anybody really doing this, you know, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and it just grew and grew and grew, and now we have a shelter, which is really wonderful, and in that shelter we have no cages. It's very home-like. People get to come and like sit on a sofa with a dog and leave with a dog. So it's, oh yeah, here it is.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is video to show you what this facility is. 7,000 square feet.
It's yes, and that includes a full-time veterinarian and a vet suite because, as you can imagine, older dogs do come with. They come from us.
Oh my gosh, look at them.
Some of them come from really loving homes where somebody's passed away, and others have come from backyards. So all of these dogs are ready for adoption. How about that?
Do they have bingo night? I feel like it's like a retirement home.
I'm looking at that too.
That's adorable. And they'll play together.
Because we were talking about this, you know, as we get on in our years, I feel we're better people, and I feel older senior dogs are better pets. They're wiser. They're not. You get a puppy in your house, it's like having a 3-year-old.
It's true.
I mean,
oh my
all
goodness,
over the place.
destruction.
Yeah, and everybody gravitates towards
Absolutely.
but it's really the seniors that bring so much love.
I have so many people come back for their second and third, and now, since we've been around so long, even their fourth Muttville dog. They find it as rewarding as I do. And having an older dog in your life is, once you've had even a puppy that's gotten old, they become like old souls. They're so full of gratitude.
Right.
And they really do just fill up your heart.
Right.
Really do.
If someone is at home right now and considering adopting an older dog, but maybe has some trepidation, what would you say to them?
I would say just go for it. You know, there's a lot more rescues out there now that are taking on older dogs, but there's still dogs dying in shelters, and it will make your heart soar and give you such a great feeling when you bring and save an old dog.
And plus, when you say 7 years old, I don't even feel like that's a senior, because I know some people may think, oh my goodness, if I get an older dog, then it's going to pass away. But dogs can live to be 17, 18 years old. My dog lived to be 17.
We just took in an 18-year-old poodle, and guess what? 3 applicants for an 18-year-old poodle.
Wow.
Yeah.
And can I say something that you said to me, because I did ask Sherry, you know, there are a lot of people that I interact with that say, I'd love to adopt a senior dog, but I can't get attached to something that is going to pass away maybe in a few months. And Sherry said something that's so true, that you go into it with a different perspective. You want every moment to count, because you know that this is a dog that isn't going to be around for 18 years, and you want to make those last months so meaningful.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I mean, look at Astrid over here.
Astrid is flying back to Muttville in San Francisco, where she'll find her new home. And she was picked up as a stray, actually in near Lake Elsinore at Animal Friends of the Valley. And we work with a lot of rescues down in Southern California as well, and bring them up to San Francisco, up to Muttville.
She has an adorable sweater.
She's 12 years old, and she's ready for adoption.
Sherry Franklin, a.k.a. Larissa's version of Brad Pitt. I am so impressed with all you do. Thank God for people
so
like
much.
you.
You're
on this planet.
amazing.
Thank you so very much. All right.
Thank you.
Stick around. We're going to come right back. And in the kitchen, Chef Donald Skeen is here whipping up his Christmas cheese soufflés.